And now, guys, what is happening? I am back with another epic review for you. This one being Silver Surfer Volume 6, Thanos Quest. We are busting it right through, guys. We are already in the 90s, 1990 to 1991. The start of what will eventually lead to the Infinity Trilogy, Gauntlet, War, Crusade, starts in the Thanos Quest 1 and 2, book 1 and 2. Just so you guys know, it's not issues 1 and 2, it's book. You're looking at 52 pages of the Thanos Quest, 104 pages total. And I like bang those those two books out within like an hour and some change yesterday. And so yeah, like yesterday I read Annual 3, 39 through 43, and then the Thanos Quest 1 and 2. And then today I've read 44 through 50. That's pretty much what you guys get here. 39 through 50, Annual 3, and Thanos Quest 1 and 2. Yeah, and what I really like about the structure of this book, guys, is the structure, the setting of, I'm going to put this down just so you guys know, Volume 6, Thanos Quest. The structure of having 39 through 43, which is this storyline. Then you get the Thanos Quest, and then you get 44 through 50, which is the 7-part storyline that leads up to the Infinity Gauntlet. So let's start it off. Issue 39 is just a one-off issue, not even written by Jim Starlin. I forgot who wrote it. Who wrote it? Some dude. It was Ed Simmons, some guy named Ed Simmons who I'd never heard of, and Jack Sparling. And I think that's the Jack Sparling who drew occasionally back in the 60s. I guess Marvel decided to throw him a bone and gave him issue 39 of Silver Surfer. Nothing really. Surfer coming off the previous volume where he thought he killed Thanos, but didn't. He ends up in like a gladiatorial planet and is tricked into fighting. And of course he wins because it's Silver Surfer. He has to win. And that's about it. I mean, yeah, that one didn't really do anything for me. It's, like I said, a one-off issue. Jim Starlin didn't even write it. So just read it for yourselves, guys. 40 through 43. Then we have a 5-part. Oh, actually, wait. Excuse me. Actually, I forgot to mention. We start off with Annual 3, which shows. That's the Lifeform one. The Lifeform. Oh my God, Marvel and their company crossover books. This was during the annual, when they had annual big events like the Evolutionary War, Atlantis Attacks. In this one, 1990, they had Lifeform, which crossed over into Incredible Hulk. Oh, well, actually, Punisher was the first part, then Daredevil, part 2, then Incredible Hulk, part 3, and then Silver Surfer, part 4. We get none of the first 3 chapters. However, if you read volume 14 of Daredevil, Heart of Darkness, you'll get all 4 chapters. And here, unfortunately, we get part 4. And I remember this. This is where this dude gets infected by this virus. He's hired to steal it, but he gets infected, and then he becomes this monstrous creature that just consumes everybody and everything on the planet Earth, and becomes this big, hideous, grotesque monster. Being the 4th part, this is Silver Surfer teams up with Mr. Fantastic to contain this monster, and the only way he does that is sending it into outer space and dropping it on a lonely, desolate planet that Galactus apparently had eaten. So yeah, no mention of Punisher, Daredevil, or Hulk. This is a Silver Surfer separate story. So really, you don't need the first 3 chapters, but it would have been nice. You know, just a little catch up would have been nice. Not even because Silver Surfer doesn't appear in the first 3 issues, or the first 3 parts. But it would have been nice just to get a recap of what happened in the other annuals. Then we go actually into Marvel Comics Presents number 50. Just a little Silver Surfer story. I forgot what it was about. And then, of course, 39. Not really much to discuss. Then we get 40 through 43, which is a 5-part storyline where so Thanos apparently concocted this scheme to leave something behind for Silver Surfer in Dynamo City. So Silver Surfer goes back to this. He doesn't go back. He gets transported to this giant city in space called Dynamo City. And every time I kept thinking Dynamo City or hearing Dynamo City, I kept thinking of Paradise City by Guns N' Roses. So like, take me down to Dynamo City where the grass is brown and the girls are shitty. That's all I just kept singing over and over. Dynamo City. Not very original in that name, but Silver Surfer becomes a prisoner of Dynamo City. And he literally has to find a job. He has to come up with 50 credits for an exit tax. The next issue says he owes 5 credits, but it's actually 50. I don't know why that mistake happened. Jim Starlin wrote the fucking thing and he doesn't even know his own continuity. But yeah, so Silver Surfer's trapped on Dynamo City. He's got to literally find a job. He literally waits in line for 14 hours to get a job. And in fact, issue 41, it's funny. He literally waits 14 hours to find a job. And he can't even nail a job. Hold on. This is funny. Hold on. This is, right here. This is issue 41, where literally all Silver Surfer can do is wait in line and find a job like a schmuck or schnook, whatever. He can't find a job. He's either overqualified or underqualified. He can't do construction. He can't do any kind of manual labor. So he decides to give his dreams up, and the whole world, learns about his love with, his past loves with Mantis, Shalabal, Nova, being the Herald of Galactus, all that. And in the end, he gets 2 credits out of the whole thing. And it's funny, it's 41 and 42 are a satire on show business. That's what you're in for. I was on the fence of whether I liked a comedy, like a comedic Silver Surfer book. It wasn't like She-Hulk where it broke the fourth wall, but it didn't feel like a Silver Surfer book. Like it was like a ha-ha, hee-hee, this is funny, humorous, lighthearted Silver Surfer. And it was fine. But I like my Silver Surfer to be more serious, more stoic. So if you guys are looking forward to like a lighthearted, comedic Silver Surfer storyline or book, definitely check out 40 through 43. Of course, in the end, he gets loose. He gets executed. Or no, terminated. The term is terminated, but Silver Surfer thinks he's going to get executed, but they fire him out to outer space. So what happens is once he's in Dynamo City, Silver Surfer loses his cosmic powers. He loses his board. He can't do anything. So he's just basically a guy all in silver, And he ends up like in this shanty town called Tent City, and yeah, he's a slave. Again, he's trapped on a planet like he was on Earth when Galactus exiled him. But they terminate him, sending him out into space, and he gets his powers back. And what do you think he does? Gets his revenge, of course. Oh no, he destroys some robots who come after him, but he doesn't destroy Dynamo City just yet. But he makes a promise. Don't worry, Dynamo City, I'll be back for you. Because there are a lot of innocent people. He can't destroy Dynamo City because then innocent people will die. So he's this guy's name, Tlar, some other guy that helped Surfer through the storyline, escapes with Surfer. So Surfer's convinced, okay, not now, but later, I'll get my revenge on Dynamo City. So I hope in the later volumes he gets back to Dynamo City and gets some payback. That's issues 40 to 43. Then we get the 2-book Thanos quest. And I'll just tell it to you. It's 104 pages combined, guys. 52 pages per book. So Thanos goes on a quest. Death allows Death, who's a woman, Mistress Death, allows Thanos to go on a quest to find the 6 soul gems, which he renames the Infinity Gems. He goes after the In-Betweener. He goes after the Gardener, the Runner, the Collector. He goes after Grandmaster. He goes after... who else does he go after? He goes after everybody. Anybody who has a soul gem, he goes after. He beats them. He uses his cunning to outsmart them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. His quest is to go find the gems, the soul gems, the Infinity Gems. He does it. Comes back. He realizes he's now the superior of Death. He loves Death, and he wants her to love him. No longer is he her slave. He's now her equal, or so he thinks. Then he's told, you're actually her superior, and she can't love you. So he just rips the guy apart, one of Death's minions. It's pretty brutal, pretty bloody. And that's that. And then that leads into issue 44 through 50, which is the 7-part primer, if you will, towards the Infinity Gauntlet storyline. Yeah, I mean, he faces Galactus again. Later on, he discovers, in issue 46, they bring back Adam Warlock. Drax the Destroyer comes back. Surfer and Drax are sucked into the Soul Gem. Now that Thanos has all the gems, they get sucked into the Soul Gem. They meet Gamora, Adam Warlock, Pip the Troll, Autolycus. That's how it's pronounced. Autolycus. Drax goes insane, so then Adam Warlock beats the shit out of Drax. Warlock helps Surfer and Drax escape. Then Warlock makes a promise to fight Thanos. Mephisto gets in on it. Mephisto wants to take the gems from Thanos, but Thanos is too fucking powerful. So then Thanos makes Mephisto his lackey, his number 2. The devil, Satan, is Thanos' lackey. But of course, Thanos is thinking of ways to undermine Thanos. Then Thanos faces Galactus. He doesn't face off Galactus like in a fight, but he threatens Galactus that now that he has the power, now that he has the gauntlet, he has the power to fuck with Galactus if he so chooses. Meanwhile, Surfer confronts Galactus because he finds out from Warlock that he was altered. His personality and everything was altered, which makes sense. I mean, going from Norrin Rad to Silver Surfer, obviously some things are going to change, obviously. So I don't know why he's so shocked. It's not a big revelation, but it's something that Surfer finds a little intrusive. So he tells Galactus, restore me, restore my humanity and my sense of guilt and feeling. And then, oh my God, I should show you. Silver Surfer gets drowned. He starts drowning in all his blood because of all the people that died when he fed Galactus to their planet, or fed their planet to Galactus. It's pretty messed up. I should show you. And then excuse me. God, so many things to say. Hold on. Whew. Settle down. It's so hot as balls in here, guys. It's hot in New York. 50 ends with the origin of Silver Surfer, his life as Norrin Rad. Thanos, of course, is finding all this out. He's like going inside his brain, into Silver Surfer's brain, and we learn about his father, Shalabal, when she was a young girl. His Silver Surfer's father committed suicide because he shamed his son. He shamed Norrin because he stole another scientist's invention, it's not convoluted, but there's a lot, guys. There's a lot. So I'm actually going to stop talking about the book and just show you. Oh my God, the eyeball. Oh my God, this fucking eyeball. So in Dynamo City, this thing is called the Great Eye, like the letter I, but it turns out he's an eyeball who's deaf, blind, and dumb. And it's part of the comedy in this whole thing. But he runs Dynamo City, and the Surfer barges in to try to tell him, hey, I don't belong here. Can you help me out here? And the eyeball just doesn't do anything. Ron Lim does pretty much all of the artwork. Beautiful rendering of Silver Surfer. The panels. Now we're getting into that modern era in the mid to late 90s when it got really intense. The artwork. Jim Starlin did the majority of the writing. Ron Mars also stepped in. He did write issue 49. I do know that. This is the Thanos quest. Oh, the Champion. That's right. Thanos took the one of the gems from Champion, the Champion. The In-Betweener. Just epic interstellar goodness. Unfortunately, guys, this book is no longer. This is book 2, by the way, of Thanos Quest. Look at that artwork. Amazing. This came out in 2018, guys. So like 7 years ago. Has not been reprinted at all. I actually found this at cover price, $39.99 in a bookstore, in a used bookstore, and it's actually in very good condition, surprisingly. Like no bangs or dings or bends, nothing. It's actually really nice, very thick book, 480 pages. Oh my God, this is when Thanos is just. At one point, Thanos tells both Surfer and Drax, "I have the power of." Now that, he's talking about the gems, he's got the power, the gem of time, reality, mind, power, soul, reality. Did I say reality? Space. Oh, time, space, mind, reality, soul, power. Those are the 6 gems, guys. And he just shows off his power. He just tortures Surfer and fucking tortures Surfer and Drax. I noticed that Drax is treated very much like the Incredible Hulk, like me smash, must get out of, because he's trying to get out of the emerald, the gem. He's like, me smash, green world, must smash Gamora. Gamora is trying to fight him so that Surfer can get to the pinnacle, so that they can get to Adam Warlock, and then Adam Warlock beats the shit out of Drax. Mephisto, evil Mephisto. It must stick in his craw to have to kowtow to Thanos, knowing that he's a fucking demon Satan lord, and this Thanos is a fucking alien with increased power. Oh my God, I just can't wait. Here's the issue 46, which is actually the back cover here. This is 46. This is the front. Drax, this is when they wake up and they realize they're inside the soul gem. So. Oh man, yeah, that's so awesome. Adam Warlock. Yeah, beautiful. Look at that, beautiful rendering. Love 90s artwork, guys. Fucking Mephisto. I gotta show you. Oh yeah, so issue 48. This is where Surfer confronts Galactus about mucking with his personality. I love the pacing. By the way, guys, if you ever read this, you'll notice the pacing is just very much like a movie, like Breaking Bad. If any of you guys ever watched Breaking Bad, it's that kind of tense showdown between these guys, Thanos, Surfer, Galactus, whatever. And it's all like in the eyes. Look at that. Just the eyes. The less said, the better. God, I love Galactus. I love Thanos. I love Galactus. I love Doctor Doom. I love Kang, the Conqueror. I love all these cerebral villains. Man. All right. I'm showing this to you guys because you guys probably can't get this readily available at your stores. But if you're lucky like I am, you can get it very cheap. Yeah. Surfer tells him, "Give me my fucking personality back now." And Galactus is like, "Okay, here." And then he's like, "I don't feel anything." He's like, right up here. Wait, right up here. He's like, Surfer's like, "I don't feel anything." It's like, yeah, well, what did he say? But yeah, it is done. I felt nothing. A subtle epiphany. That's all it was, a subtle epiphany. And he's like, wow. Oh, and then he starts like, he gets his conscience back, and then he starts drowning in blood. Hold on. It's so bad. He just starts like drowning in the blood of the millions of people who died when he fed their planet to Galactus. He's just like, ah! And then Galactus just like fishes him out of the blood. Like he just plucks him out like, yeah, that's awesome. All right. Oh, and then this is where Thanos confronts Galactus, and they have a showdown here. Awesome stuff, guys. He basically Thanos threatens him like, "Hey, I have the power to fuck with you, dick." And then Galactus is like, "Okay, I'm not scared. I'm not going to show that I'm scared, but we need a GTFO. So he has all his. Apparently, Galactus was in the middle of feeding on a planet, and then he like pulls the tentacles. He realizes Thanos is serious, and he just orders his tentacles to be withdrawn, and they take off. 49. Some humor between Star Fox is now called Eros. That's his real name, Eros. Drax doesn't even remember where. He doesn't know where Silver Surfer went. So they have there's a little comedic moment with Star Fox. Mentor, who's the father of Thanos and Eros. This is issue 49. La-di-da, and then, yeah. And then the very end, leading up to the Infinity Gauntlet. That's that. Yeah. I'm not going to spoil it anymore, guys. Check it out, guys. It's Thanos Quest, Volume 6. Hopefully you guys will get a copy of it. I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed Volume 5, 4, And for somebody who thought, oh, I don't give a fuck about Silver Surfer, I'm glad. I just want to say I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to read these books, because ordinarily, I wouldn't. And that's very sad. So check that out, guys. That is Volume 6, Thanos Quest. And now, oh my God, it is very hot, guys. So I'm going to end the video because I'm sweating balls here. This is the next one, guys. Volume 7, Infinity Gauntlet, which, interestingly enough, it's called Infinity Gauntlet, but there are no Infinity Gauntlet issues. It's a limited series, as we all know, 1 through 6. But there's no Infinity Gauntlet in this volume. It's just 50 to 66, annual number 4, and material from Marvel Comics Presents 69 and 93 to 97. But no Infinity Gauntlet, number 1 to 6. Oh well. But I cannot wait to start this, guys. And again, look at this. 3rd consecutive epic with Thanos on the cover. 5, 6, and now 7. The big purple prune face. What did Robert Downey Jr. call him in the movie? Like, scrotum chin? I don't know. But yeah, he's a scrotum chin. By the way, Thanos is a Skrull, right? He looks like, he's got like that weird thing on his chin, that ripple crap on his chin, like a Skrull, except he's purple. Right? That's weird. Yeah. Anyway, that's just my musing. All right, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. Hit that like button, subscribe, or don't, comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you read it or whatnot. But this is the next one, Volume 7, Infinity Gauntlet, with no Infinity Gauntlet issues. I don't know why. Whatever. Irony. Okay. All right, guys. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.